And welcome back. Survivor Season 43 premieres tonight right here on Color 10 or CBS. So Cami and I are going to give our personal insight into what we believe you can expect from the season. So first off, they're definitely in like the deep era of this like new version of Survivor.
They've always taken it very seriously,
yes.
and now they kind of add in some things that make it not quite so serious all the time.
Yeah, so a few key points about this season. So we're still doing 26 days. I don't think we're bringing the 39 days back.
Okay.
The other big thing to know, probably ever, I don't know. The other big thing to know is that two twists are not returning this season, which are the do or die, which was kind of dumb anyway. I wasn't a big fan.
No.
And I don't remember what they called it, but the hourglass twist where they would smash the glass or whatever.
Time
so
something.
that's gone too, which I think is going to be beneficial for the game. And then also we're starting the season with 3 tribes of 6 castaways, which has kind of been the standard the last few seasons.
Yes. So. Okay, so one thing that they are changing too in the last few years is that producers are like making things more fun. You know, last season they had these like weird phrases that they added in to like activate an immunity idol.
To get the idols,
like something about broccoli being short trees and goats.
Like something about rabbits. I don't know. It's always so random.
They were weird. So that's not coming back. But they did ask contestants to come up with like a word, a bizarre word that they were going to try to work in at some point. And I don't know what the point of that is, but it was really strange and interesting.
Yeah, so I guess we'll have to stay tuned.
Yeah, they said like one of them was dangly doodly.
Okay,
whatever
that means.
Is that even a word? And then 2 contestants, they said pick the exact same word.
But we don't know what the word is.
We don't know what the word is, though.
Okay,
so we don't know if that's going to make the final edit or not. So, but when it comes to who I pick, like who I want to follow and who I cheer for or who I think has a better chance, I always kind of go towards the people that I feel are more genuine. You know, because I think that a lot of people like they all think they're going to win. Like whenever you say, when they ask them, do you think that you have what it takes to be the final survivor? They all say yes, because they are all fighters, you know, but I think that a lot of them are just so good at manipulating people. Like there's some therapists, there was in last season, I think, and one in this season, that say that they're gonna, you know, they work their therapy to manipulate people. I'm like, I don't respect that. Like you shouldn't be a therapist anyway. You know, and then people that are overly confident, I don't know. They are all overly confident. So they all deserve to win, and not everyone can win. So I choose people that are just, they seem a little more genuine.
Now, on that note, I want to know, who are you kind of having your eye on this season?
Well, so if I even say this right, Noelle Lambert, she's the U.S. Paralympian that I believe that we're going to hear an interview from you.
Yes, a little bit later.
Which I should have waited to watch that interview to see if I think that she would win.
But that's okay.
And then Owen Knight, he's a college admissions director, and he seems really interested in people because he is genuinely interested in people rather than because he wants to trick you, you know?
Yeah.
There were just several things that made me think that. And then Justin Brennan, he's a Justine Brennan. Is a cybersecurity sales. And in the description of how she would play, she talked about respecting people who were not manipulative. And I'm like, I identify with that. So I like that. You know?
Some solid picks. I have 4. I'm just going to run through them really fast. I like the people that seem kind of a little more out there. They have really cool stories because I feel like they're going to work with people more opposite of them. So I like to see how those people align together. So my first one, this is Ryan. He's a warehouse associate, but something interesting is his backstory. So he was born 3 months premature, and then for the first 4 years of his life, battled cerebral palsy. So he has a really interesting story, and he like talked about the ways that may affect his game a little bit. So I'm interested to see more from him.
Okay, I agree with that.
Next is Mariah Young. She's a performing arts teacher who prides herself on positive energy and the fact that she loves bright colors and tries to radiate that on other people. I'm kind of getting like Marianne vibes. Like I feel like she might be an underdog, but she could make it far.
Exactly. Did you read that she doesn't like clowns? And every picture I saw of her, it looked like the bright clown colors. I was like, well, that's an interesting thing to say.
Interesting thing, but I think she'll be interesting. This guy I'm a huge fan of so far, so his name's Jesse. He's a survey methodologist, but he was a former gang member in his teens, spent some time in jail, got out of jail, went to school, got his doctorate degree. So I hope to see him really go really far.
That's another one I agree with.
Yes, and then my last pick is Lindsay. So Lindsay is a pediatrics nurse who she just has a lot of ambition, and I feel like she's really going to do well in the game. I hope to also see her go far. So I'm really excited to see what this season entails.
Me too.
Tonight
Starts tonight
on CBS. Survivor Season 43.
Hey, coming up on Ozarks Live here directly from one of this season's contestants on Survivor.
As mentioned, we chat with Noelle Lambert after the break.